Okay, so Marvel Rivals has a lot of very great Vanguards, but this video I'm going to be ranking all the Vanguards from worst to best depending on how good or bad their kit is. Let's get to it. Alright, starting off in dead last, number 8, we have Captain America. Now, Captain America, I don't think he's a trash Vanguard, but let's be honest, out of all the Vanguards, why would you want to choose Captain America to play? He has a shield, sure, but Doctor Strange also has a shield, and he can also fly with it. Captain America has tanky health, but all the other tanks have tankier health than him. I'm not saying Captain America is useless, but I'm just saying there are way better Vanguard options than Captain America to choose. Now, number 7, this might be a controversial one, but number 7, I have the Hulk. Hulk, if you're gonna play as Bruce Banner, he just really doesn't do anything. He doesn't put anything on the table. But however, if you're gonna play as the Hulk, Hulk is actually a really good tank. But I've seen a lot of gameplay from a lot of videos and creators, but I feel Hulk, to me, I feel he's just really map dependent. On some maps, Hulk works really great for, but then there's other maps that you just don't want to use this character, not use this Vanguard at all. But I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't played Hulk as much to even test him out. But from all the gameplay I've seen, I feel Hulk is just really map dependent. Alright, and then number 6, I have Magneto. To my perspective, I feel Magneto, he's just one of those characters, let's say, if you're not playing Vanguard or Tank, and you love to play Duelist at the first round, but then let's say, when the round ends, and then, since you're Duelist, all of a sudden you're, 2 kills and 10 deaths, and then, your teammates, force you to play Vanguard, I feel Magneto, he's just, that character that you would want to play as. You can use Magneto as, Vanguard and a Duelist. He's basically a combination of both. You can use Magneto as support if you're playing, ranked, and you can also use Magneto as, very good DPS, which is very niche. He's a combo of both Vanguard and a Duelist. Alright, so now we're about to head into the top 5 for the Vanguards, and the top 5, these are Vanguards that I suggest that you should use, especially if you're gonna play ranked. So starting off with number 5, we have Thor. To me, I feel Thor, he is very powerful, very tanky, and very beefy as such. But I feel Thor, he does come with some drawbacks. As I mentioned before, yes, he's really strong on attack. He hits really hard. But out of all the Vanguards, I feel Thor, he just, hits, he just, attacks, the slowest. He doesn't attack too fast. And, if you're gonna put Thor against, a Duelist, depending on how good the Duelist is with that character, the Duelist will always have a chance as they can attack faster than Thor. But I feel with Thor, what he needs is, he needs a healer to be, constantly around him, most of the time. And then, and if he has that, Thor is, one of the most unstoppable tanks, in my opinion. Alright, and the next up, we're gonna be heading to the top 3. And for number 3, I have Penny Parker. One thing I'm gonna say about Penny Parker before I get to the good stuff, I feel in my opinion, Penny Parker is arguably just one of the hardest Vanguards to play. If you're new to Marvel Rivals, she will literally be the hardest Vanguard for you to play. But then once you continue to understand Penny Parker, she is arguably one of the best Vanguards and potentially one of the best mains to use. From gameplay I've seen, her kit is literally designed for almost any opponent. And also, can we just talk about how insane Penny Parker is as a defender? If you're gonna be playing ranked and you get the domination game mode, that is that is where you should main Penny Parker. The spider traps, just place them on the objective. Nobody can get to you and no one can really harm you. That just shows how OP Penny Parker is as a defender and as a main. Alright, now for number 2, I have Groot. Like, I feel like Groot, like, if you're gonna be playing ranked, Groot is just one of those Vanguards that you just need to have on your team if you want to win. Like, Groot is one of the most tankiest Vanguards in this game. He can literally be able to place walls, like, hold down an enemy team. He's a great defender. But one thing that makes Groot really insane is that he has a team-up ability with Jeff the Land Shark and Rocket Raccoon. Two really good healers. And if you have either one of them on your team as well with Groot, you can just have one of them on your back, and Groot is literally unkillable. Like, he's just a straight-up unkillable machine. Like, Groot can just be dealing damage, being a great defender, while being constantly healed if you have either Rocket or Jeff on your team as well, on Groot's back. Alright, so now we're heading to number 1, and like who I think is the best Vanguard. And for number 1, I have Venom. Now, I feel like Venom, like if you're just gonna get into Marvel Rivals, for example, Venom is the most noob-friendly Vanguard. He is so simple to play. Like, he has the highest health pool, he has great mobility with the web swing, and his ultimate, like, just devours anyone in his way. Like, he just devours multiple crowds, like, of anyone who has 250 HP or less, like, just one shot. But however, I have been seeing some like different opinions. Like, some people be playing like Groot as number 1 Vanguard, which I could say is fair. Like, Groot is really powerful in his own way, but I feel like Venom, like, he's just the most simple Vanguard to use. Like, just simple everything, like, simple kit, like, simple character. Like, he is just him if you're gonna be playing Marvel Rivals. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. Again, this is just my opinion on the rankings. Like, you were totally fine to like use any Vanguard. Like, all the Vanguards are good, but like, this was just my list of who I would use more. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next ranking.